Hey, what's up? This is his boy Spider 1996, and I'm here to make a video about my 2020 Major League Baseball playoff prediction. And I'm sorry, my phone needs to be charging. My bad. Let me start over, and I did talk about about the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Like I said, I had the Blue Jays. I mean, not Blue Jays. Oh, I got Tampa to go to the next round. So, like I say, Tampa Bay headed to the division round. And then last time I talked about the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. And I said the Yankees will pull off an upset against the Cleveland Indians. I mean, I could be wrong. And, stuff like that. So, yeah, so I got the Yankees. Yeah, go to the next round. Now, let me talk about, and that's it. Like I said, also, oh yeah, I did talk about the Minnesota-Houston matchup, and I said Minnesota would win that series in 3. So yeah, and then here go the last wild card series is the Oakland A's versus the Chicago White Sox. Wow, the Oakland White Sox. Well, I didn't even see it, but I wouldn't even talk about the Oakland A's for a long time. I mean, I ain't never would watch them. I ain't never would know that they this good till last year. But me personally, I kind of feeling that Oakland, they have been playing real good this year. But except the bigger problem is they lost Max Chapman for the remainder of the year for some injury. I don't know. Like he probably had the same injury as Verlander with the Tommy John surgery. So, and me personally, and then he got the White Sox. Last time I ever seen the White Sox play good is since who they had back then. It was Jermaine Dye. I think it was Jermaine Dye who had played for them. But maybe well, this is also tricky as well, cause oh man, this is gonna be tough. Cause me personally, I think I don't know. I think this could be an upset to me. I think Chicago White Sox probably have been played way better than the A's in my opinion. Kind of late down the stretch or middle of the season. Cause I think it's gonna be the White Sox. Cause I'm like I said, I don't want to get into too many details with the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox and others in the other series. So with that being said, I may have to go with the Chicago White Sox. I believe they make. I don't see them go to the World Series. I'd be shocked if they do go to the World Series as a lower seed. Because, like I said, in baseball, anything could happen. Same thing in basketball, but the difference is, baseball is it's a different story. So I got Chicago. Yeah, so I got the Chicago White Sox to go to the division series. I'm sorry, Oakland fans, but I just feel like to me it just, oh man. But now they go to the division series. Now we got Tampa Bay Rays versus New York Yankees, and dude, I really want to go to this one, 'cause, and like I say, I mean, I do believe many people say the Yankees might win this series. This could be an upset, but honestly, if you could tell the records between both squads, Tampa Bay pretty much dominated the Yankees in 10 matchups. And me personally, to me, Tampa Bay was just a superior team than the Yankees. And I just don't want to go too far in the details on that. And I just feel like to me, the Yankees just, we know Aaron Judge and Luke Vogt can do whatever they can. But fortunately, I got Tampa Bay to go to the championship series. And because like I said, I just don't see the Yankees get to the World Series. I mean, I thought because I really thought maybe they were going to be the team that was built for the World Series, but it's just that their struggles and the injuries they had. It is hard to, it can be hard to overcome. So with that being said, Tampa Bay, they've been healthy all year long. They've been played way better all year long. So with that being said, Tampa Bay. Next up, we got Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. This is gonna be a tricky one, cause like I said, this is kind of be like the situation with the Oakland and Chicago White Sox series, where I just feel like the White Sox might try to pull upset against the Twins, but unfortunately the Twins are a different team, and honestly I just don't see them pull upset. So because I feel like to me the pitching of the Twins might gonna get some White Sox in trouble comparing to what the White Sox and their pitching, what they're gonna do to the A's. So with that being said, I got the Twins going to the LA championship round. So Minnesota. So yeah. No, we don't need the dots. Okay. So now we got Tampa Bay and the Minnesota in the American League Championship Series. And me personally, man, this is gonna be shoot. I wonder do Minnesota have enough firepower can even to take down Tampa Bay? Me personally, not really. I mean, I think they might have some decent players that can get the Rays some trouble, but honestly, it may not be enough because like I say, just like the Yankees, Minnesota, has some good quality players like Nelson Cruz, but fortunately, Tampa Bay they just have a lot on their plates, a lot on their plate, and they ain't got nothing to lose here. So, I would say Tampa Bay. I think they can beat them in a. Yeah, I had them at least beat them in. So I think it could be 6 or 7. Like I said, this could go to. I didn't even say. Fuck. I didn't even say the numbers of the series. But I'm sorry, but yeah, but like I said, I do think the Tampa Bay would beat them in 6. So Tampa Bay would finally go to the World Series for the first time. I think it may be their first time they go to the World Series. I don't know. But yeah, that's the American League. Now we can get to the National League. Now, this is kind of like the American League because, except you could make some arguments about who, but best the teams in the American League, but the American League, it's so hard to predict. Now, let's start with the Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Man, I mean, yeah, everybody kind of don't like the Dodgers. Many people don't like the Dodgers because I guess they the golden child of the National League and stuff. But we all know that playoff history. I don't want to get too much details because me personally, the Brewers, they just they lost yesterday, but pretty much they needed the Giants to lose yesterday to get into the playoffs. So I don't want to go too on details on this one. The Dodgers, they gonna sweep them. I think they can just go to 2 games. LA, they just beat them in 2 games and just move on to the National League Division Series. Next up, you got the San Diego Padres versus St. Louis Cardinals. Wow, the Padres are the surprising team that I never see coming. I mean, I thought I didn't know nothing about the Padres that much. I mean, nobody didn't expect them to go to the playoffs. I thought that could be another team in the NL West division to come out. Like like Colorado and Arizona. And who else? Giants, San Francisco Giants. And now they go against the St. Louis Cardinals, who it's the only team that who had 2 games, but they were kind of got canceled, so they didn't have to play them. Unless they were gonna be the AC, they may have to try to win some games and stuff like that. So they the only team with 2 games left, but they didn't have to worry about play them. But anyway, the Padres. Wow, this team is really tough. I mean, I think the St. Louis, they might win a game, but the Padres, they just a better team. And the problem, despite they had a pitcher that just went out, Mike Clever, whatever his name is, he went out with an injury, so he done for the year. And that's why I have a problem with it's the injuries that the Padres be suffering. And St. Louis, they just, I guess you could say they just happen to be in the playoffs. But me personally, I don't think St. Louis is the problem for the St. Padres, so not that much. But I would say Padres in 3. Now we got Chicago Cubs versus the Miami Marlins. Chicago Cubs, yeah, Chicago Cubs, I'm pretty sure they've been played wonderful. They played decent this year. Despite, I don't know if they had any injuries, but, I do see this Chicago Cubs go through the championship round, but not the World Series. And then you got the Marlins. That nobody didn't really expect them to make the playoffs this year, because it's impossible. Because they, over the season they've been dealt with some coronavirus. The whole team had been dealt with the coronavirus, but they pretty much overcoming that this year, and they pretty much showed that they can still get. But no, scrap that. I'm sorry. They hadn't made to the playoffs since 2003, which is a long time. That's like been almost 2 decades when they been to the postseason. And they ain't been to the postseason for so long, so I was surprised they decided to come in and might surprise some teams. But unfortunately, I don't see that much of upset in this one. I mean, let's be real. I mean, it's fun as how it sounds that the Marlins got into the playoffs, but the Chicago Bears, they pretty much was just smacking them around in 3 games. Marlins might take one, but Chicago Cubs, they gonna win the series. So they hand on to the division round. Next up, oh man, oh boy, my Atlanta Braves gonna have to handle a bit. They're gonna have that handful right now with the Cincinnati Reds. Everybody been talking about how fantastic that pitching staff of the Reds this year, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, they got some wonderful pitchers. They got Trent from Bauer, Luis Castillo, and Sonny Gray. So that's the big trio of the pitching right there. And but sure, our pitchers suck this year. But here's the thing though, we do get some hitters on our team. We got Freddie Freeman, Ronald Acuna, Marcel Ozuna. We got Ozzy, Albies. And we got some quite good hitters on our side. But I mean, who knows? I mean, let's face it, we got the best pitching rotation versus the best offense rotation. And yes, I'm pretty sure. I know many people, the majority of folks have said this could be an upset because of how the pitching is. But me personally, yeah, I agree the pitching in the Reds' favor. But I just wonder, do they have enough hitters? Now, I understand the pitching, but do they have enough hitters that can match up with our pitching, even though our pitching sucks? If they don't have enough hitters, what's up? Okay, they do got what Mike Bush. They do got Joey Votto on their team, but seriously, who else can step up making big hits? Because I don't know, man. This is gonna be tough. I do feel like it could be an upset. But me personally, I still think my boys can survive this series against the Reds. As good as that pitching is, I just don't trust the bullpen of the Reds. Because they just don't have enough hitters to me. Because they can compete with our hitters. So, man, come on. I mean, I think we can survive this ATL. I mean, it is the first round, but you go against a team that had a lot of pitching. I mean, they can just pinch the hell out of that ball, and they don't care if you got the best players. But I still picked us to win this series. I say ATL in 3. I think it can go to 3 games. I hope we can win that series. So yeah, so the Braves, let's handle our business and get the game. So I pick it. Now let's go to the division series. Dodgers versus Padres. Now I wonder if the Padres have enough. They can try to upset the Dodgers. Oh well, but unfortunately, like I said about that pitching, he done. So he not coming back. I mean, who knows? The Padres, man, I just don't see them have enough firepower against the Dodgers. Because the Dodgers, they've been playing wonderful all year. As long as they don't choke in the playoffs, that's the thing. But I can't go into much details, but I think this series could go in 4 games. Dodgers would just win the series 3-1 and just move on to the championship round. Now we got the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Now I just know, man, this series could go either 4 or 5. It kind of depends. Cause like I said, I mean, I don't think we're gonna sweep the Cubs, but I don't see the Cubs beating us. Cause I just feel like we just have a better squad, despite our pitching rotations is terrible. I think their pitchers, I don't know who their pitchers are of the Cubs, but I do know they probably better than us in the pitching part. But it just, I don't know if that bullpen is good enough or tough enough to handle all. So I mean, yes, I got Chris Bryant, but I don't know him is gonna be enough. So hopefully, I'm sorry, you know, but I got the Braves going to the Championship Series. Now this is gonna be. Now we might gonna have a handful against the Dodgers. So, man, I don't know, man. I feel like we might have a chance to beat the Dodgers. I don't know. We might. I don't know. Might be too much of a strong word, but at the same time, anything could happen. I mean, if the Dodgers end up choking at the wrong time, we might take advantage of that, and we probably just knock these boys out. Cause we definitely want to go to the World Series. We really do. I mean, as long as our pitchers don't get folded up with the pressure, and we can get some good hits and get some good ones, I said this series could go probably 7, 6 or 7. I don't know. But man, it could be tough. I mean, this series right here could be tough. I mean, look, this is so tough. I mean, Dodgers and the Braves, man. I mean, of course, we all remember they've been give us a hell of a hard time, over the past several years when we first meet them in the playoffs. But I still. Maybe we can, if we can give Kershaw some trouble and anything like that, I think we might beat them. I'm sorry, Dodgers Nation, but I just can't trust y'all. Y'all might be getting full of pressure. I say ATL going to the World Series, baby. We going to the World Series. I'm sorry. Now they get to the World Series. Rays versus the Braves. Man, it's gonna be tough. Cause man, they had played way better than us. But I think we can pull an upset against the Tampa Bay. I think we can pull an upset on these boys. Because I just don't know. They have to. Hold on, man. The Waves, they way tough. But I feel like we can play a lot tougher than them. Because this series could go to 6, 7. I feel like we can. If we can get enough hitting and all that, I feel like we can beat these guys. I think it'll be an upset. So with that being said, I could be wrong. Like I say, you know what? I would say ATL World Series champs. This will be the first time the Braves have won the World Series since '95, a year before I was born. So let's go, Braves. I got the Braves to win this World Series. Like I say, I'm not too picky with my predictions, but at the same time, yeah, I feel like we can definitely we can win it all, baby. If we can overcome our pitcher rotation. So that being said, what y'all, I could be wrong. Anything could happen. It's based on how it goes start. So, yeah, so what y'all think? What's your favorite team? Which one of these teams are your favorite team? What y'all guys thinking about? Who you got going to the World Series? You got the Dodgers. You got the Waves. You got the Yankees, the Braves. Who's your favorite team, and who you think they can go to the World Series? Me personally, I would say Braves and the Waves, in my opinion. So yeah. So thank you for stopping by. If y'all like my prediction, what's your predictions? Just leave it down in the comment section. And don't forget to hit my subscribe button if you want to check out my videos. So I'll see you soon. Peace.